We're talking best Aurora, Colorado neighborhoods and golf and mountain views. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, it's Alyson Wahl with Live South Denver, your real estate strategist and realtor for the South Denver area. If you haven't heard yet of Blackstone Country Club, you are going to be so glad that you're hearing about it now. Blackstone Country Club delivers golf course living with true country club lifestyle, and it is so close to everything. The airport, the mountains, downtown, absolutely fantastic, which is why it makes our top Aurora, Colorado neighborhoods, and as I hinted to, golf course living and mountain views. So what is it that I'm filtering for when I say it's a top Aurora, Colorado neighborhood? Aurora is so huge. I've talked about it before in other videos. You can check those out here. It runs from north of the airport all the way down to Parker. There's so much area to cover. So we're looking at areas where the elementary schools and the high schools rank 7 or better. That's off data based from April of 2022 via greatschools.org. Always go check it out for yourself. Data does change. Blackstone is still quite a new community. Construction began in 2005 and there are still some new homes being built in here. Most homes are in the 3,000 to 7,500 square foot range. There are quite a variety of builders in here: Lennar, Richmond, Ryland, Beazer, Century, and of course the beautiful custom homes. Nearly every home has a 3-car garage, which is of course needed. You need those 2 garage bays for your car, and we need the 3rd one for the toys, golf carts, power bikes, all the good stuff. The tipping point for median lot size is running around 10,000 square feet. So half the lots are larger and half the lots are smaller. For those of you who don't know yet, a 10,000 square foot lot is very generous here. And so many of the homes back to the beautiful golf course hitting on 2 really big requests for many folks. The ideal of some privacy, having no one behind you looking in on you, kind of peeking in on your lifestyle, and views. So even if you don't have that mountain view, you could have that golf course view where you aren't paying for that beautifully manicured green lush lawn. Taxes in Blackstone run just shy of 1% of the assessed market value of the home, and there are 2 HOAs in the community that run right now to be just a little bit more than $2,500 a year. One of those HOA fees gets each resident access at the lifestyle membership level to the country club, which gives full access to the tennis courts, pickleball, pool, fitness center with classes, hot tubs, trails, parks, and so much more. The HOA also covers your trash and recycling. The golf membership component of living in Blackstone is optional and a different level of payment. Blackstone shares a partnership with the Black Bear Country Club over in Parker, so there is the potential to have the relationship to play golf at 2 different golf courses. Home prices over the last year have ranged from the $500,000 to the $1.4 million price point, and bidding wars have been hit or miss. The list price to sales price ratio over the last year has been 100%. That means on average, homes are selling exactly at the price they're listed for. But we know that's not true for every home. Some are certainly going in bidding wars if they have a beautiful lot, great finishes. Others will be selling for less than their list price. Maybe they were overpriced, maybe their finishes are just a little outdated or very particular to the seller's tastes. And then there are those homes that will sell just right as they were listed. Now, comparing Blackstone to Southshore, since these are neighboring communities, by the way, you can check out the Southshore video right here if you missed it from a couple weeks ago. We do see that there are a lot of similarities between Southshore and Blackstone. Both communities have homes of similar sizes. The price range between the 2 communities is really quite similar. The amenities at the clubhouse or country club for each community is really on point, very similar as well. Blackstone is a much smaller community than Southshore. Southshore is very large. Blackstone is a golf course community. That's what it identifies itself as. Southshore is more of a lake style community. It's centered right around the Aurora Reservoir, very water lifestyle oriented. Based on the list price to sales price ratio for these 2 communities, there is slightly less demand for Blackstone. Blackstone is, as I mentioned, at 100% over the last year on its list price to sales price ratio. Southshore over the last year is at 103%. So just a little bit more drive and demand in there. I think the difference for that really comes down to lifestyle and vibe. Southshore is a lot more dynamic, many different neighborhoods and areas, and it's that water lifestyle. The free entry points onto the water for paddle boarding and water lifestyle, more trails, more space to be outdoors. There are a lot more neighbors in there too, and I think there are fewer people that gravitate toward a golf lifestyle community. At least it seems that there are in that younger set where the family is just starting to grow up. All right, what about commute time? If you are going to be commuting into downtown, it's a factor to consider. On the optimistic end of things, 35 minutes into downtown. If the weather and the traffic are not cooperating, you're looking at closer to an hour. On the plus side, you're very close to the airport, so you're probably out your door and at the airport, maybe walking into the airport within about 25 minutes. What about those mountain views? Yep. You've got them over here. You get on the west side of the neighborhood, you get yourself up a little bit. All you see are snow-capped Rockies. Now, there are very few lots where you might get a chance to have those mountain views and the golf course views. I personally would take the mountain views. I know plenty of people who would take the golf course views, but you are going to be close to one or the other in here, no matter which one you end up with. It's a win-win. Do you have questions about golf course living in Aurora, buying or selling in the South Denver area? You know I'm happy to connect, would love to chat with you. Please feel free to reach out in whatever way works for you. And I will see y'all next week.